Teams have been pretty open about that. No one has really sat me down and been like, "Oh, you can't play tackle for us." Teams have just kind of asked me where I see myself. I've said that I'm a tackle, I can play tackle, but more than willing to play anywhere. And teams have talked about versatility for sure too. And so if I'm moving to guard, I'm happy with that. Um, but yeah, no one has really said, "Oh, you have to play guard, you have to play tackle, or you can't play tackle." And no one has really boxed me in, which I'm pretty pleased about. So.
Peter Skoronski, Crevonte, part of a Northwestern football team that did good things and kind of helped put itself on the map. And a guy that has versatility, position versatility. I like him as a guard, but he could be a tackle eventually. What do you think about Peter Skoronski before we get into the profile?
Um, I that's the question. Where would he fit? Would he be better at a guard or be better at tackle? I actually have a couple pro comps, and Zach Martin, and I also have Jonah Williams. So but he also reminds me of another one. This is rare that I have three comps, but he reminds me a lot of Brandon Sheriff, a guy who played for my team, my Commanders, who could play left tackle, but I just outstanding on the inside of what for what he does. But Zach Martin is a good comp. He has an opportunity to be day one and anchor or help anchor any line he enters in the at the next level.
Peter Skoronski out of Northwestern Park Ridge, Illinois, junior, 6'4", 313, 32 and 1/4 inch arms, little shorter arms, 10-inch hands. He ran a 5.16 40, 1.75 10-yard split, 34.5 vertical, 9.7 broad jump, 7.8 three-cone, 30 reps of 225. And he pretty much has been he he played next to Rashawn Slater. Then he stepped into it for him at a point as well. And grandson of former Green Bay Packers team captain Bob Skoronski, who was a second team pick in 2021 and started 12 games. He was named as the league's top offensive lineman in 2022. Started all 12 games at left tackle as well.
Yeah. Yep. So this is a very intriguing prospect because where do you value him? Where do you think he's best is also gonna kind of sway where you would pick him. Guards are not typically picked high in the draft. Tackles are they are a premium position. You know, you have your quarterback, and then after that it's protect the quarterback, rush the quarterback. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much how the premium positions go. And is he at a premium position? I'm not sure, but let's jump into it. Excellent footwork and hand usage to counter any pass rushers. Comes off the snap of the ball with low pads and explosive lift. Um, Base stays wide and balanced. And he has a really high football IQ. And can be an effective mover in the run game. Jumping to the not so greats. Well, actually, no. Let's just stay in the strengths for a minute. Um, Excellent footwork is something that it's not a given. It's not all about strength, even though that's a big part of it, playing the offensive line, being able to move bodies. But your footwork is probably number two, if not right behind your strength, because being able to move and get out, whether it be on in power or on a counter or getting to the next level. These your footwork and how fast you react is very important for an offensive lineman. And he has a very high IQ. So he's gonna be good wherever he goes. Now jumping to the not so greats. Short arms, um, short arm, wingspan, short arms. That's not great. Which would probably get me to think that he's probably more so better at guard for that reason. Um, we'll have trouble, and it goes into my next one. My next point. He's going to have trouble with long arm defenders and rush moves. So as of right now, I think he can be a Pro Bowler at guard. At tackle, he'll be average to solid at tackle, I think.
Where do you see him going?
I actually have him going pretty high. Let me look at the draft order again. Man, he would be again the it depends it depends on how you see him, because the Bears will obviously be there, unless if Paris Johnson on the board, I think they're getting Paris Johnson. But with Skoronski, I think he's going to go in the top portion of the first round. I would love if he fell to the Commanders. Yes, it's an absolute yes, because you don't come across guys like this. Listen, we just lost a guy like this. I'm just saying, Brandon Scherf. So yeah, the Jets could use, and the Patriots wouldn't mind, and the Packers probably to retool that offensive line, who's going to be led, and that team, the offense is going to be led by Jordan Love. So that would not be a bad move either. But he's one or two when it comes to linemen. So I do think he's going to go in the top half of the first round.
Peter Skoronski can play guard, can play tackle, probably like Crevonte said, Pro Bowl caliber guard, a solid to maybe a little less than average tackle with the shorter arms. We'll see at the next level. Sign off in the comments. Let us know your thoughts on Peter Skoronski. Do you want him on your team? And where do you see him going in the draft? We'll be back with more draft profile.